Guys, here we go. Lincoln 2 Plus. This one will be on the website, roostercb.com, under used and specialty items. It has not been used a lot. Got it from a customer. He traded it in. There's the box for it. It has the original mic, the bracket, the screws. I will be throwing a new power cord in with it because it doesn't have power cord. So, because it's essentially a new radio, he probably just hooked the power cord up to something else and forgot about it. But because it's basically a new radio, I do want to throw a power cord in there with it. A lot of times, used radios, if they didn't come with one, they don't go with one. But this radio, it's basically brand new, so I do want to include a power cord with it here. These things are basically like a 955 on the inside. I just don't carry them new because I don't have a lot of people ask about them. So if I had people messaging me every week wanting to buy one of these, I would keep them. They are really good radios. There's not a dang thing wrong with them. Super nice. You get 3 different display colors. You've got this orange, green, and then blue. They do good power, excellent sideband radios. I mean, there's not really anything bad to say about them. They got all kinds of features on them, and they're small. So that's another thing people love about them. I may start carrying these depending on how people respond to this video. I've sold a couple of them in the past. I may start getting some in just because the physical side of them, the physical size of them rather, is really appealing to people. A 955 probably comes out to like right here, maybe right here is a little bit wider radio. This is a little bit smaller radio. So let's get into it. We'll test it on AM, sideband, all that good stuff. For sideband, which is what we're on right now, I'll just turn it wide open so you guys can get a reference of what it does. Audio, 7.5 amps at 14.6 volts. Go ahead and put our meter on PEP here. Audio check 1 2 3. Audio check 1 2 3. Audio check 1 2 3. Audio. So 70 watts. PEP. I don't know if the peak power falls off. I don't know if it's had a mod done to it, but we'll check. Audio check 1 2 3. Audio check 1 2 3. Audio. So that's halfway on sideband. 9 o'clock. Audio check 1 2 3. Audio 1 2 3. I need to get better aiming this camera up, don't I? Audio. You'd think I'd learn after like 2,000 videos. And this is all the way down on sideband. So power really doesn't variate on side, or doesn't really variate. It doesn't really vary on sideband. Whether you got the RF power up or down. Audio 1 2 3. Audio. But if we go to AM, it certainly will. So we'll just go ahead and go to AM here. Hit our mode button. Go up to AM. And what we're going to do is start off on average power. First, we'll check our dead key range. So this is all the way down. Keying like 2 watts. We're on a 100 watt scale, bottom scale. And then goes up to like 12 watts. Audio. Audio. Barely pulls forward on average, so probably hasn't had a mod or anything done to it. Hello. It'll whistle almost 20. But who whistles when they talk? Halfway on the RF power. Hold on, I got the mic cord tangled up here. Audio. So still about the same. And then it falls off around 10 o'clock. Audio. So you can see the RF power it's not really responsive. Or the RF power. The average power isn't. I mean, it does pull forward. But that's about what you get with one of these if they haven't had any kind of swing mod or NPC mod or something like that done to them. You're not going to get a lot of average power forward swing out of them. So we'll just turn it halfway for a PEP. This is going to be peak power on AM. Audio check 1 2 3. Audio check 1 2 3. Audio 70 watts. And if we turn the RF power wide open on AM, check 1 2 3. Audio 1 2 3. Audio. Audio check audio. About 70 watts PEP. So again, that number could change depending on what kind of watt meter you use, what kind of voltage you're at. We're at 14.5 right now. Let's turn it up to 15, see if it makes any difference. Probably go wild at 15. That's a little too high. We don't want to key it up there. Let's go 15.1 here, see if it does any more power. Audio check 1 2 3. Audio check. Audio. So it does about 5 watts more, from 15.1 volts to 14.5. So really 14.5 is plenty. These radios will run at 15 volts. Some people are going to tell you that that they won't, but they will. They'll survive at 15 volts, but there's no point. 14.5 volts is fine. They'll do just great right there. So we'll check and make sure it receives. Well, we need to get our test radio on the right channel first. There you go. So nice radio, guys. I mean, basically a brand new one. It'll be heavily discounted on the website, roostercb.com, under used and special items. I will put a link in the comments for you to buy this thing. That way nobody has to ask me the price or anything like that. You can just get on the website and buy it right there. I'll have a lot of stuff coming up for sale here soon. Lots of used equipment, lots of stuff like this that I've gotten in on trade. I just haven't had a lot of time to circulate that stuff to the website. But be looking on the used and special category on the website for all kinds of deals coming up. And this will be a good deal on this one. I'm going to hook somebody up on this thing. Nice radio, Lincoln 2 Plus. Appreciate everybody. Questions, comments, shoot me a text, 423-299-3535. Rooster in Tennessee, roostercb.com. Catch you guys out there. See you, bye.